Amigas y amigos de Rock in TV, acá Ariel de Estados Unidos, justamente desde acá, Helmet One & Co. Con otra entrevista impresionante, muy llena de rock and roll. Y esta vez ¿con quién? Con un gran amigo, un tremendo músico, un tremendo guitarrista. A vos que te gustan las guitarras eléctricas, con Brev Sullivan. Hey Brev, how are you, man?
Doing good, what's up?
What are you doing right now in the music?
So this is like the new golden age of guitar. You have Instagram, you have young YouTubers and experienced promoters and experienced musicians doing it all. So I'm embracing music and technology together. For instance, we're here doing this beautiful interview in these classic cars and motorcycles, and yet we're still moving ahead with technology. So my first shout out is to Singular Sound Beat Buddy, who are making an amazing drum pedal. Ira Sullivan, which is an advanced looper. It's more of a portable recording studio that allows you to create, loop, and write on the spot, live in front of people. And that combines our love for classic rock, which is all happening live, like at Woodstock, Live Aid, and the MTV era of rock. So I'm bringing my experience of classic rock to creating music on the fly with the technology and advanced technology we have today. That's my big thing.
What kind of relationship you have with a 5-time Grammy nominated in jazz, Mr. Ira Sullivan?
Thanks for asking about that. Well, my father was a jazz legend for many years. He came from Chicago. He played with Charlie Parker, Miles Davis. And while I grew up playing rock and followed my heart, in the later years of his life, before he left us in 2020, I got to play professionally with him for 5 years on stage in Chicago at the Showcase, which is like the Carnegie Hall of Rock.
Talking about music, what is your point of view about music in these days as a guitar player that you are?
Well, that's easy. Even though guitar is my first love as far as playing music, if all of a sudden the whole world could stop speaking, but we only had an instrument to communicate, everybody would have an instrument, and that would be our language. A very interesting way of thinking, but that's how I think of it. It's just a language, and we communicate anger, frustration, and of course, beauty.
I know because I follow your career for years. You play with huge name and music like Lincoln Ford, Kid Winger, LA Dance, White Riot. And if you want, tell me, how do you feel as a person / musician, the best experience for you working with this artist? And also, the worst, if you want.
Well, I love watching how they roll, because these are people who have been touring and doing it for years, and these are my idols that I grew up watching, and then all of a sudden be on stage with them and watch how easily they do it. So that's the best experience. The worst, I would say, would just be the fact that we don't get to do enough of it. It's hard these days as an independent band and musician to break into that market, to play on the level that somebody like Lita Ford has been playing or Kip Winger has been playing. But as you said, I observe what they do outside of their rock arena and what they're doing on, and that's a good role to follow. How they roll from day to day as well as their big tours.
How do you feel playing with Miami Symphony Orchestra, by example? Like, I don't know how many years ago, 3 years ago.
Yeah, that was actually 2016, I believe, so it's been a little more 3 years. But the maestro, Eduardo Martiret, is a legend in his country, and the people that found out about that were just blown away. And we're talking about people who follow me in rock, and they actually came to see that symphony, and were just thrilled that I had that kind of opportunity. And it is a rare opportunity. All I will tell you is that I know that playing rock is a love, but I have the experience from my father playing jazz to learn how to work with different styles of music. And what a compliment when the maestro turned to me and said, "You have very good timing," which means to play with an orchestra with no drum kit, no loud echoes, and just play this guitar, electric guitar with an orchestra. That's another beautiful experience, yes.
listen to reggaeton? You know what's that?
I know what reggaeton is. I live down here in South Florida. I don't listen to it. I don't have reggaeton on my iPod. However, I know a wonderful young lady that I work with is a DJ Crystal Fawn, who plays all styles of music. And something came up the other day where I actually started writing my own reggaeton song that she can mix and I can shred to. So in a way, yes, in a way, no.
It's like Rocketon.
Rocketon.
Something like that.
Very
Rocketon.
good.
It's a good name.
Very good.
Copyrighted.
Thank
man.
you.
Yeah, copyrighted.
You first.
Okay, and besides that, all the things that you do with the guitar, electric guitars, I know you got your side or your background experience as an actor. I know you've been a part of the cast of Rock of Ages, and you play in the band with Tom Cruise.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Well, first of all, to say amazing is an understatement. But the experience of coming in, and I'm not really an actor. I came in as myself, as a musician who was working very hard, portraying the era of the 80s. To watch Tom Cruise sit there and learn how to play guitar, which he did. He had a guitar that he was very proud of that he showed us. And to work with us at a level that you don't see every day was so exciting and so exhilarating was the word, to see that and live that life with these A-list actors who have never done this before. So it's not just a professional experience, it's a life-changing experience, really.
A lot of people say that Tom Cruise is kind of tough guy. It's exactly like that, very...
As well, see, as cynical as people are about him, I've never seen somebody work so hard on their diet, on learning how to play music. He knew the musical modes. He knew how to play some guitar and was learning to sing. So that is a true method actor. And that's a true role model to follow if you're becoming an actor, is Tom Cruise.
The last question by the moment, because the ping pong is coming up.
Oh, gosh.
And I don't know if you know or you get idea what's that,
No.
but it's coming up. Be prepared for that. The price is amazing today. And how do you see yourself in 25 years?
I see like my father. He was a mentor to many young musicians and older musicians, and he played music. But real musicians do not retire. They'll be playing music in 25 years and any style.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brev Sullivan. Ping pong de preguntas y respuestas en el aire ya. Naughty or nice?
Naughty.
Beer or orange juice?
Orange juice.
Glam rock or heavy metal?
Heavy metal.
Dog or cat?
Cat.
Up or down?
Up.
Radio or TV?
TV.
The talker or the quiet one?
Quiet one.
Morning or night?
Night.
Innocent schoolgirl or teacher?
Teacher.
Car or motorcycle?
Motorcycle.
Gentleman or dirty trucker?
Dirty trucker.
Yngwie Malmsteen or Eddie Van Halen?
Eddie Van Halen.
The speedy one or I take my time?
I take my time.
Done! Finish! Okay, Brett, you did it. Fantastic. The ping pong of questions and answers. This is the prize for you. It's a brand new. You can use it. Write your lyrics if you want, or chords or tabs, whatever. You did a 98% of effectivity, and I got another surprise. This is the prize, the little Ariel for you. You can bring and put in your car if you want, in the bathroom, in between when you know, doing your stuff. He can watch you and protect you. Okay, Brett, you want to send some message to all your followers, fans, and also guitar players who starting playing guitar?
Guitar players, keep practicing. To friends and family, thank you so much for following and supporting music, and thank you much Music TV.
Rock in TV. Nos vemos la próxima.